All right. We are off and running. Pretty smooth start. Just started moving. I'm in the second car to the end. Oh, I should have counted the cars as they went by. I want to say there's at least 10 cars, maybe, and an engine. One's a dining car or two. We will explore tomorrow. There's a riverboat on the Mississippi. We're going down St. Paul. Just left the Union Depot. It's a little rumble as we go. Oh yeah, and then we're turning, so we just switched tracks. A little rocking and rolling when you switch tracks, but not too bad. I wish I knew the route more, but the other side might have a view of Science Museum. That was another switch over. I've gained some elevation since over there's down. Hearing a few bells as we cross roadway cross. There's the Schmidt Brewery. See the red lettering there. I've actually been in that building, and it's being remodeled for maybe what it is now. It was crazy. Schmidt Brewery. I walked from like one of the belt walks to a silos, like probably not the safest thing. All right, we're more residential now. I think I'll actually turn the light on and show you guys more of the room. Boom. All right, so I am in the sleeper roomette. It has some temperature control and light controls and socket right there. Simple hooks on the walls for backpacks and such. There is a closet, which is interesting. There's just like this little closet, which I have used. I went ahead and put my coat and sweatshirt up there. There's some courtesy towels and trash. I put my book out. There's the fold-out table for later. It's interesting that the drinks don't really sit in there, but it is pretty smooth so far. As we take some rumbling turns, I think, okay, so now that's still maybe Midway area. When we get to the Midway area, I'll try to point out the museum that I volunteer at. I've got my pillow on this side. There's a staircase to go up, and a little nook, and a mirror on the wall. God, we are moving decently fast now. Real quick, there's some lights on the ceiling. You can go to night mode, which is kind of cool. Night mode. And the air vent's there, and you just have your retractable Velcro thing, and the doorknob's kind of, well, I'll have to show that with the light on, but night mode's kind of cool. So there's not much else to show inside, so I'm gonna go back. There's Kowalski's Market. We might, let's see, God, we're moving, let's see. It might be a while. But it might be pretty fast. Let's see here. There's Hamline. Oh yeah, we're getting down there. Or to Hamline anyway, so that might be Hamline. The museum's on Cleveland and Transfer Road, so we'll see if we veer north. We're going westbound right now out of St. Paul towards Minneapolis, and I know the area decent, but I know Minneapolis better, so let's see if we can recognize where the museum is in the old Am-Trak depot before they started going out of Union Depot. There's the Whole Foods and Snelling. Okay, so that was Snelling. Snelling's not too far from the museum. We're gonna keep this on. About the same distance from Hamline to Snelling, so we just got a little further to go here. That's so cool to just see back roads actually. And snowy Minnesota at dark. You see the, sorry, there we go. You can still see the snow. What's that? Okay. Here is a bridge. That's got to be 35W down there or whatnot. We're actually slowing down quite a bit. I wonder if this is where we take a right turn. So we are westbound, and I believe we go northbound, northwest-ish towards St. Cloud for part of the journey up to Fargo and into North Dakota eventually. But we are slowing down. We're right at, okay, whoa, there's a weird bridge. Let's see if we take a right turn here. Looks like we switched over maybe one. We slow down to switch over. You can see the other track right there. That was probably where we were on, and now it is gone. Snowed over. Okay, so I think that's the Minnesota commercial yard. There is a Minnesota commercial train, yes. And that is right across the street from my work, which we will also probably go behind. Ah, yes. There's a water tower in the background with the moon on it. That's Lake Monster Brewery or something. Oh my gosh, we were like right at the Minnesota commercial. We came to a stop. We are gonna go right behind my work, I think. Is on the other side of the room. Part of me wants to get up and go over on the other side. We'll see AT where I work, since we're stopped. Darn it. I'm gonna put my mask on. Come on. Oh, dang. All right, we're going again. Let me stay over here because I think that's my work right there. I see some buckets in a building. I think that's AT. I think that's where I work, guys. That's so funny. Okay, there's the water tower with the moon on it. That's totally AT. Okay, so I didn't have to get out. That's good. I'll close this. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, but you're not gonna see it because there's a big wall of a building. So that's the pavement building, I believe. Oh no, oh, there we go. There's the work trucks. There's AT. That's where I work. I had an office right in that window. And there it goes. Now we're going across University in the light rail. And Cleveland's on the left and Transfer Road's on the right. And we are going right by the museum. We're going right by Twin City Model Railroad Museum. This is it. I go in that gate all the time. Go to this back door. Nobody's there right now. The door with the windows on the garage door is Fawn Friday the Gym, and the next 4 or 5 bays we have rented. Wow, that was cool. Only 14 minutes into the, okay, so now you see old Am-Trak station. This awning in front of me, the multiple tracks. There's a parked train over there. You'll see the building where Am-Trak used to load passengers out of, right here. And that's it. That's the old depot, or Am-Trak terminal, I guess you'd call it. Hear a little braking. We might be coming to a stop. I don't know if you can hear that at all. A little bit of a sudden stop for what the heck. I gotta do this. That was fun. We just went by my work and the museum where I volunteer. like 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from the train depot. Gonna go ahead and log out right now and vlog more of the trip as we journey westward to Portland, the Oregon Trail. Whoa, there's another train really close. Just a couple cars parked. There's a open one. I knew we were kind of coming close to a yard. There's some lumber on there. Don't know if that other train is moving, if we're just going by it. I think it is kind of a yard area, just coming through Midway, heading towards Minneapolis. You see Minneapolis in the distance, actually, the skyline. And we'll see if there's another opening. I'll try to go up higher here. We are on the train, folks. This is pretty cool so far. All right. Oh. I don't know what's better, if it's closer to the window or farther away, because it's not focused, but you get the picture. Okay, there is, darn it, we didn't get that far, did we? I want to say that high-rise is the Good Times building in U of M area. Can we do a stop again? There's a lot of rails here. We're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a whole bunch. Empty ones to those cars. And we're stopped. All right. All right. Believe we're in a BNSF area because we passed some BNSF engines. You can see Minneapolis in the distance. There is the skyline. I'm not sure how good of a skyline shot we're gonna get, so there it is from a distance. Once we gain speed, it actually creeps up on you pretty good, because there is the U of M, right? Is that Williams Arena? Or US Bank? I see the gopher symbol on there. Let's, that's the bank, I believe. And there's the barn. The bank and the barn. I made a Lego model out of that one. Didn't realize they were that close. So there's the barn. It's kind of hard to see, but it's one of the arenas that they played ice hockey and basketball in back in the day and still do. Actually made a Lego model out of that building in the distance there. That's cool. Here's the U of M. So oh my gosh, we might actually go right by my old house too. So what was the bungee building? I lived like 2 blocks over from this tower that had bungee on it. I think it's still, I lived down one of these blocks in Dinkytown. Okay, so this is like memory lane for me, crazy. Okay, so we did the stadiums. Oh, that could be it right there. That could be Rollins Ave. Where's the bungee building though? Did they tear that down? Yeah, because here's the freeway. That was Dinkytown. That was where I used to live. There's Minneapolis in the background, the skyline going by. Oh my gosh, so now we're going through North Minneapolis. We're still kind of on we're veering off again. From further north. There goes Minneapolis. I think we're gonna stay, we're gonna go north. This is crazy. If we're gonna go through kind of my neighborhood. Oh, there's some old cars. North Pole Express. Is that the... It's crazy. Is that the Christmas train? There's a tunnel. Alright, I should look at the map on my phone. But I kind of know where we are as we move. Highlight center. Hiawatha area? We go by the knot or the club, whatever. See that art sign in the window? Dude, I think we need a sign at the museum pointing at the rail, telling people where we are. You'd have to be looking, but I'm up. Alright, so we're gonna go through North Minneapolis-ish. And I live north of North Minneapolis in Columbia Heights, so we might actually go through my neighborhood next. Oh my gosh. That would be... What's it called? St. Anthony Parkway? There's Acorn Mini Storage. Is this where we used to store our Lego? I think we used to have the garage right there. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so yep, that's Acorn Storage. Yep. There's the Lowry Bridge over there. You can't see it anymore. Okay, we're going through the train line. Okay, so if we go through my neighborhood, we're actually way further west then, but yeah, we will go through St. Anthony Parkway kind of, and stay on this side of the river, going north into Fridley and Anoka Blaine, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. I know this, but I've never seen it from the train. It's so cool. So here's a big stockyard. It's like the St. Anthony University area. Oh my gosh, there's a Maersk. Bunch of intermodal units right there, just hanging out. So once we go probably under a freeway, this freeway will be 694. That's the bridge right there that I think goes towards my house, up and over and behind me, like 42nd Street. I live on 46th. So we're about as far north as my house right now, but like a mile or two west of where I live. So we are basically in Hilltop, Columbia Heights. Yep, you'll see, I think a little bit of a park and the river soon. Man, junkyard. Let's see here. Once we gotta be getting close to 694. What does this say? I can't read it. I think that's the turn. Okay, this is where my house is. This is about 42nd. Take that road up and over the train. And that bridge right there leads to my house. We just went under it. That goes to my house. So there's a BNSF. This is like at night, but I know the area, and it's kind of cool to see with the snow reflections. Where's the moon tonight? There is, like, I think a full moon next week. All right, what's going on? There's a wall. Nope, that's a fence and snow. Okay, I see a big building. Are those silos? Okay, there's silos. Forgotten Star. The Forgotten Star, is that a brewery? Looks like a brewery right there. That's cool. Forgotten Star Brewery. It is snowing, folks, too. If you see the under the lights there was snow blowing around. I don't see it anymore. That's weird. You can only see it under the lights. Okay, so without looking at a map, I'm pretty sure we gotta go up and over or under 694. There's Ashley Furniture. Here's a big billboard sign, so there we go. Boom. There is 694. Knew it. So we went up and over that, right at Ashley Furniture. And there's some warehouses up this way. Not much else to see. I think it's gonna get really residential and really boring from this point on as we get out of the city and into the suburbs. But I gotta say, for the first half hour, less than an hour, it was kind of cool to just see my hometown from the train. All right, we're picking up speed, and I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna pay attention. See, there's a Fridley station. What? So if somebody wanted to get on and off, there would be a Fridley station right there. The next town's gonna be like Coon Rapids and Anoka. I might go on live again, and there's the moon. Sorry about the light. Let's see if I can do. It's behind me. Off. That's as dark as I can get it, but the moon is up there. And we're 12 minutes in on this run. I tell you though, we're gonna go from Fridley to like Champlin and Anoka. It's my stomping grounds, folks. I'm a North Minneapolis kid, and that's where we're at. I am thoroughly enjoying the first hour of the trip, and we will, I mean, we're gaining speed. Other than showing that we're gaining speed, I don't know what to say. There's an essay. And we're in Fridley. We're going north by northwest. I'm sure I will recognize something in Anoka. But I think we'll be on more of the Champlin side. So I think I'll stop filming and just kind of enjoy the ride as we pick up speed, and we'll catch more of the trip as we go. Jesse out. Okay. Is that Highway 10? What the? Federal. I don't recognize it anymore, but I think we're in the Riverdale area, which is north of my old neighborhood. We're so what is this crazy? Yeah, sounds like we're breaking through snow, dude. That's kind of crazy. I mean, there's a track, and there's no track, and then we're on track. Whoa, over a bridge. We're cruising, by the way. Andy's Auto Repair. Anoka Station. Alright, so there's Anoka Station. If somebody was getting on and off, blah, 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 blah. Which means that the Mississippi, where we crossed, maybe? And I'm just going through so many memories right now, it's crazy. Some silos. We're in like Elk River, and I'm thinking we're gonna see the Forterra plant where they precast concrete. Also part of my project's job. etc., etc. It's so crazy just going through the city at a speedy rate, and boy, I gotta do some research on the rest of the journey, because there's gonna be some cool stuff, I'm sure, and I don't know what to look for. All right, so check this out. There's station. I don't know where the train is relative to Forterra. I could map it real quick. I might do that, but it's gonna be in some industrial area like that. I'm gonna try it. If anything, I'm learning, you map yourself, find something, and then go to the recording. I'm on low battery, but Forterra is the last site that I kind of want to capture on this, and I mean, because we went by my work. Went by the museum, went by my neighborhood, went by my new neighborhood, my old neighborhood. Okay, that's it, I think. There's a silo, there were some pipes out. Yep, there's some brackets. You can't see nothing in the dark, but that was Forterra. Alright, well, that's about it. Cruising through Minnesota. I'm gonna sleep through a lot into Fargo and who knows what, but I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. This is pretty cool being on a train, I gotta say.